Hey guys, Sir Wayne here, bringing you guys another YouTube video on Call of War. And today I'm going to talk about buying gold, using gold, and having buying high command and using high command, and everything that I know about it. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about high command. Okay, and you know, high command is basically VIP of Call of War to be VIP. What it is first things you get on all platforms. See where it says all platforms, and you get the only on the desktop version. Okay, so first thing you get is build quarries for units and buildings, and what that is if you're building something here, I'll just click out of this and show you real quick. It's alright, let's go to, so if you're building something, you can click it and you can see once it's done in 12 hours and 24 minutes, the next one will start, and the next one, and the next one, and you can have up to 4 quarries. So and the same thing for building. So if I were going to build this, I would click it and it would build it, and then it would pop up a level 3 behind it, and then I could click that. So like, okay, here I'm just going to do it, building that, so fortifications building started, and then I'll click this, and then the level 2 will be behind it. Okay, so but I'm going to exit off this because I don't want one. So alright, so so you can do buildings and you can do units. What this allows you to do is allows you to essentially not have to get up when those units are going to be finishing. Okay, so always keep those troops pumping out, you know, so you don't have to be on at a certain time. You ain't got to set an alarm or anything like that. It allows you to be more competitive, more consistent, and puts up those troops more. So let's go back to it. Alright, so next thing is Providence rally points. Okay, now correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know this. I just have to think that this is what I think it does, but I really don't know. So you just click the rally point, okay, and rally all your troops to that one Providence. I'm not sure if that's how it works. I think it is. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong, guys, if the rally point is something else, and explain it to us if you don't care. So next thing is shared intelligence with allies. Okay, so this here is, you will click your diplomacy, and let's see here, I'm shared intelligence with the Communist Russia. So what this allows me to do is, let's see, let's share view map in units with the additional benefit of sharing espionage information, for example, enemy units revealed by spies. Exactly what that is, guys. So if I were to spy on, here, let's say Egypt. Okay, I'm at war with Egypt. So let's say I were to spy on Egypt and put some spies in there and spy on, or whatever, if I had, he's got, you know, I got shared intelligence with him, he would see what I see. Okay, so, and that's exactly what that is, and it is very useful, especially in alliance games, where you got friends you're working against. You know, like if we were gonna, if let's say this guy, me and him were teaming up and finding Egypt, he would then see exactly what I see as far as spies goes. So it adds extra intel, and you know, if you're actually in an alliance, which actually have a video going over alliances, you can, a lot of people have Discord channels, so instead of having to take a screenshot and send it through that way and everybody having to look, screw that, get a high command, guys. It's so much easier. Let's go back. The next thing that they go over is advanced fire controls. Okay, so, and what that is let's click my unit here, and where's advanced fire? Well, son of a gun. Let's click this. Okay, here's advanced fire controls. Okay, hold fire, return fire, fire wheel, aggressive. Okay, so all this is very, 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 very useful You know, you use something like cold fire, so they don't fire on such and such. Return fire, so maybe your subs don't attack a destroyer. You know, fire wheel was that in? Okay, the fire wheel's the regular version, and then aggressive means they'll stop and fire at anything. Okay, so very useful. I use it all the time, especially if I'm not going to be there to constantly click on everything. So it's very useful. Let's see here. Join rounds with gold features for free. Okay, what that is it allows you to join exactly what it says. When people make maps, they use gold features, and when you make these gold features in making your own particular maps, they say, hey, this is going to cost whoever joins it too. Okay, so if you have high command, you don't have to pay, obviously. So and you also get the exclusive high command badge, which is right here, I think. Yeah, I think so. But if you click a newspaper, it pops up right there. Okay, that's good and bad. Okay, good because I mean it looks pretty cool. Bad as in people may think you're a gold user that you use gold all the time. So, but I would definitely recommend buying High Command if you enjoy this game. I forgot the desktop versions. Okay, upload pictures in the newspaper. Create one on free game per month. One on game per month. So, the uploaded pictures in the newspaper, I actually went over that in my newspaper video. So if you check that out, it shows you how to upload pictures in the newspaper. Another thing is, let's see, create one on game per month. I think I created this one. I think this is a game I created. So you can, there are like 3 maps, I think 3 or 4. I think it's 3 maps. But most of them, like you get this Clash of Nations 22. And then I think you get a couple 10s. I can't remember what they're called. Let's go through here real quick. Let's go right through here. Let's go to new games. Go to create a game. 2 more days. You suck. Alright, so I think you get the historical World War map. I'm pretty sure you get the Clash of Nations. I don't think you might get a World War. I'm not sure. I do not remember. And then you get, I'm pretty sure you get the 10. You know. But I mean, if you have a high command, I mean, check it for yourself, guys. You know, it really helps because if you don't want to wait, like this one here, like I did this one basically 30 days ago, and I've just been chilling out, running some tests. I'm gonna use a nuclear rocket on some people for no reason, just to have some fun, and you know, so yeah, I got 1.4 million. Yeah, I've been just doing this for fun. So, but I would definitely recommend High Command, guys. Definitely recommend it if you can. $50 a year, $30 for 180 days, basically $5 for almost a month. So it's very useful, very useful. Okay, next on we're gonna talk about buying gold. Okay, buying gold is obviously the more you buy, better off you'll be. I think I bought some gold a couple of years ago. In December, I seen it today. I think it was December 2016. I bought this, and then 2017, I bought this. So I think I bought this one, and then I bought the High Command. I'm not sure, but either way. So, let's see here. But that's how you buy it. They do have special offers, you know, and that's when I recommend you buying the gold. Yeah, this one is like 30% off, 50%, especially 50% off. If you want to buy some gold, buy it at 50% off or better. If you see it at 75% or 100, I don't think I've ever seen it at 100%, but if it's 75%, jump on it. So, also, if you don't want to do that, that's absolutely fine. You can also, instead of actually buying the gold, you can actually play for gold. There are other ways to doing this. You can, when I mean by playing for gold is join like I like to call them farming maps, like the Clash of Nations. You know, you just click them, tells you how much they pay when you win, and I would just do You can do coalition victory or solo victory, whatever you want to do, however much time you want to spend in it. I'd rather do coalition victory. I'm gonna bring you guys a video about coalition victory versus solo victory. Okay, so I don't want to talk about too much, but you know, win the map. What you want to do is win the map, get the gold, and I recommend a coalition victory. Get the gold, and you just do that over and over again, and you get. Let's see here. Here's the rewards. See, so you'll get that coalition victory, 1,800 gold, and you'll do a bunch of these maps over and 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 over again, and that's one way about getting gold, and it's one of my favorite ways because I enjoy playing the game. So one of my favorite ways to get gold. Another way is you click your achievements and you fulfill the achievements. You know, see, you hover over them. You just complete these achievements and get the gold. Okay, whatever it is that they want you to do, and you get gold each way. This is another way to do it. It's kind of annoying to do it this way, but it is a way to do it. And I do it, especially like if I know the game is over and I'm with people who want to test or whatever. I do this. So yeah, you know, get these unlocked, get some gold. I mean, this one pays 8,000. Okay, so considerable amount of gold. So definitely another way to do it. Also, I'm going to tell you about how to use gold. Now, when I say how to use gold, I mean how is it efficient? How to efficiently use gold, okay, without wasting it as much. So, notice when you click this, it says 850 gold to not finish it, but the remaining time will be reduced. I can't move it or it goes off. The remaining time will be reduced by 12 hours. So it doesn't finish it, it just knocks off 12 hours. So, and the buildings, I think, are less time. I think the buildings knock off 12 hours too. I'm not sure. Alright, let's see here. Okay, well, this finishes it for 594. I don't want to finish it, but you can use those to finish buildings, airports. Let's say if airport gets damaged and your planes are not in the air no more, you could just finish it real quick. Definitely, you know, worth using. Let's see here. What am I doing here? If you're finishing units, you need to finish a couple units. I mean, go for it if you want to use it. It really depends on how much gold you want to spend. I would recommend you get using the full amount of gold that you can get. Like, if you really need that tactical bomber out, 12 hours, bam, go ahead and get 850. You're going to get the most out of it by using it that way. If something lacks a couple minutes and it's like, you know, 20, 30 gold, go ahead, spend it if you want to spend it. Also, research, you know, this is not worth it, guys. Look at that, 2,500 gold to knock off 12 hours, 22 to knock off to finish the 10. Not worth it, guys. Not worth it. That's more than a Clash of Nations coalition victory in gold. It's not worth it. Not worth it, guys. Don't bother with it. You can use gold as much as you want. Like you can see, I have 140,000 gold, 41,000. Most I've ever had. When I started playing again, I had 100,000. That's when I switched to this account. Now I have 141,000. Most gold I've ever used in a game is 10,000, and I try not to use it unless it's to. Most of the time it's accidentally. Another thing I forgot to do. Let's see here. See this unit. Okay, see these units are damaged. I can repair it. 800 gold for 10%. Again, I wouldn't recommend using that for that. I mean, you could, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, let them heal on their own, or have them fall back, let them heal on their own. Whatever you want to do. If you want to use, go for it. Go ahead. I don't like spending a whole lot of money. I don't like buying gold, so But I mean, I would, and I've thought about buying some more gold. So, but the way I farm it doesn't leave me a lot. Like I have to do 5 Clash of Nations just to get. Clash of Nations are very easy, you know, so are pretty easy. Usually they're always easy. So I join the Clash of Nations and I farm them. But I mean, for you know, it doesn't pay a lot, but it is fun, interesting, and it doesn't require that much time. So it doesn't require a lot. Like you can finish them in 2 weeks or something like that. But you can have like 5 of them going at once or whatever, and it's I mean it really does stack up. I mean clearly 141,000. So probably 20 of it is Clash of Nations or some other maps that I've won. But I stack up on them, and I try not to use gold. The only instances I use gold is usually when I'm placing another gold user. Because when you're playing another gold user, if he's using gold, I'm going to use gold too. And I actually happened in the 1.5. Let's go to my games. Actually happened in 1.5. So the guy was Egypt, and I was the Caucasus. So he built a level fort. You could see it in the paper where he had built a level fort in like 10 minutes. Or level 3, maybe it was level 3 fort in like 10 minutes. So clearly he used gold. And it was right here. He was Egypt, and he was using gold. He was taking Turkey. And like I wanted Turkey, I had declared war and started taking out all of Turkey's stuff. And then he declared war and just ran in there and took everything. And I got mad because it's such a douche move for him to do that. So I declared war on him and killed him. And he was using gold to build forts and build planes. I don't know about the planes for sure, but I know he was using gold to build that fort. So use gold. And I said, well, if you're going to use gold, I'm just going to use some gold too. I didn't happen to use much gold. I used like a 3,000, 5,000 or whatever. But that's the instance that I would definitely use gold, is if somebody's using gold too. So, but a lot of times I try not to use gold. A lot of times it would be an accident where you accidentally click it, like you're on your mobile phone and you're just trying to load something up, or you're trying to hit your production. You're in your production, you accidentally click it, or when you're trying to click this, you click the gold, or like you're hovering over a unit, and like I said, this is a 1.5. So like you're hovering over something and you accidentally click the morale button. So and increase the morale by 10%. Wow, that's a lot of gold. Let's not accidentally click that. Oh my lord. That would be very, very horrible. Other than that, I mean that's basically it. The gold using, a lot of people hate it. They call them cheaters and you're paying to win and this and that. Let me tell you guys about paid to win. Okay, people do. People use gold. It sucks. I know. I've been on the receiving end, people using a lot of gold just trying to win, and there are I can bring you a video if you guys want about how to deal with somebody that is a gold user, and if you want, just comment below. Maybe I'll add it in to my list of videos to make. I've got a lot of content to bring you guys, so I could put it on my list, bring it to you guys at some point. The video has been done by Sky Badger, so it's not exactly information that hasn't been brought to you guys before or to YouTube. So it's not. But anyway, so but when people use gold, I mean, it is what it is. If people ain't buying gold, if people ain't spending money on the game, you don't. This game won't exist. Somebody has to pay for the administrators. Some people has to pay for the game, people who to work on the game. So game designers and stuff like that. So somebody has to pay for this. So if somebody's buying it, let them buy it. I love this game. I love Call of War. If you love Call of War too, let them buy it. Let them buy the gold. It's for all of us. We don't want to shut it down because they're not making no money, right? They're not going to do it for free. So let them. I know it sucks when you're playing against them. Trust me, I know. But hey, have more gold than the other guy. And don't use your gold unless you find yourself against another gold user. So, you cannot use gold and save it up like I do, and then when I play against a guy who's using gold, I use my gold. So let's see here. I see a lot of people blasting people who are using gold in the newspaper and stuff like that. It's just, I remember a guy at a store, or a guy was playing in a Clash of Nations, and I think it was a 1.5. So yeah, it was Clash of Nations, and he was saying I was cheating. I had gold, which I already had. I had 100,000 gold, and he's like, "You're cheating because you have 100,000 gold." And I was like, "I've had 100,000 gold since it started. You can see I have 141,000 now," and he's like, "You're cheating, you know, because you have 100,000 gold." I said, "I have it. It's more of a trophy to me that I've earned it," which I didn't earn it. I actually bought most of it, you know. I've actually bought a lot of it, so. But I used it. I'm sure I used it. I mean, it's been years ago since I bought it, but. So I feel like I thought I'd built it all up, but apparently I didn't. But it is what it is. But it is nice to have a big old fat stack of gold. In case you fight somebody that's using gold. But this guy kept calling me a cheater because I was using gold and this and that, and I didn't use gold. I just I didn't have high command, I don't think, at the time. Maybe I did. Maybe I don't think I did. But I was just really putting my guys in building troops and having that level 5 industrial complex, really pumping them out fast. And the guy was upset, and I don't even know why he was upset. He was Germany. He was Germany. I was the U.S. No, I was Russia. And I fought Poland. Poland outnumbered me, beat Poland, and then he outnumbered me, and I beat him. And then he's just talking smack, and it's like, dude, everybody I've faced has outnumbered me, and I've won. How am I using gold? You know, so, but. Anyway, this dude made me so furious and so mad that I actually just started using gold, pumping out some gold units. And so I spent several thousand pumping out gold, and then the next game I think I spent 10,000 in that game, and because this guy was running his mouth. But then after that I stopped using gold as much because my stack was, because I'm a cheapskate and I don't want to spend my gold, so so I stopped doing all that. But also, guys, before I end this video, I'm thinking about bringing a video over a game where I spend, like, in one map where I spend like $50,000 or 50,000 gold or 100,000 gold in one particular map. Maybe in the first day, in day one, spend like 100K or 50K, or over the span of the whole map. Whatever you think. If you think you guys might like that video, let me know. And would you like to see something like that, where I spend 100,000 or 50,000 gold in one day, or the span of the whole map of the whole game? Let me know if you guys want to see that, and I will be definitely spending some gold and showing you guys, just having some fun, guys. And yeah, it really sucked to see my stack go down to like 40,000, but it is what it is. But that's all I know about pretty much everything I can think of off the top of my head about gold using. Definitely or having gold and using gold and having high command. Buying gold is entirely up to you, as well as high command. I definitely recommend buying high command and having high command. So choice is yours, whatever you want to do. Also, guys, having high command does not mean you're a gold user, and not having high command does not mean you're not a gold user. Okay, so for all you guys that are new, thinks high command is all gold users, it is not. So I've seen people who have high command and use gold, and I've seen people who don't have high command and use gold. So yeah, there is that. So anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think about a gold game, me using 50 to 100K. Let me know about that, because I'd like to bring that video to you if you would like to see it. Let me know in the comments, guys. Like, comment, subscribe.